All right, welcome back into the channel. We got a bit of a late drop, late night vid on the channel here, so we'll see how it does. But I wanted to give you guys my late reaction to John Harbaugh signing with the New York Giants. Your boy had work commitments this morning, but we are here now to talk about this. And John Harbaugh to the Giants is something that I feel like a lot of us felt like was going to happen. Harbaugh had limited destinations out there. Pittsburgh seemed far-fetched, and to me, it was like Tennessee, Atlanta, the New York Giants. And when you start comparing those teams, Tennessee has the quarterback, but not much else. The Falcons have a lot of other things. Bijan Robinson, Drake London, some playmakers on the defense, but no real quarterback. And the New York Giants felt like, to me, the #1 job on the market, obviously outside of the Baltimore Ravens. And Harbaugh wasn't going to end up back there. Dart feels like he's at least a guy that you could believe in for the future. You could believe that Jaxson Dart has the potential to be something special in this league. And you talk about talent outside of it: Malik Neighbors, Scat Pack Scataboo, Abdul Carter, Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence, Javon Holland, Bobby Okereke, Andrew Thomas. Like, New York is loaded with talent. And if you guys have been following the channel for a minute, you know that I predicted the New York Giants were going to be a team that succeeded in 2026, even before John Harbaugh. I thought that they were going to get there under Brian Daboll after what we had seen from Jaxson Dart and given a full offseason to build up upon this team. They also have the #5 pick in the draft now. So I thought New York was an easy choice for Harbaugh. Like, this is an easy landing spot of all the head coaching openings. This is the ideal location for a coach to go. And for the New York Giants, you guys know my thoughts on CEO head coaches is a pretty mixed bag, because for me, I want my head coach to be able to step in on one side of the ball if things go south. You look at the Philadelphia Eagles this year, Nick Sirianni was not able to step in when the offense went south. And to me, if you are a CEO, a head coach, and you have success, your coordinators are going to get poached, and odds are you're not going to just be hit after hit after hit, and eventually you're going to need to help out. John Harbaugh, former special teams coach, now CEO-style head coach, that part of it does worry me. That's just a general concern that I have for all CEO head coaches, though. It's nothing against Harbaugh specifically. The concern that I have with Harbaugh specifically, and we don't know. We do not know if this is John Harbaugh's fault. It could be Lamar's, it could be the Ravens, it could be a combination. John Harbaugh, in his most recent stint with the Ravens, the Lamar Jackson era, over 5+ years, that team continuously lost games that they had no business losing, had leads in, and it felt impossible for them to lose. And it would be 1 out of 100 scenarios that they'd lose that game, and they figured out ways to lose. Was that John Harbaugh? Some of it was coaching mismanagement. Some of it was not playing Derrick Henry. Some of it was poor clock management. Some of it's Lamar not being ready for the moment, it appeared. Some of it's the defense not being ready for the moment. Week 1 versus Buffalo, blowing that lead, Derrick Henry fumbling. Not all of it goes on to John Harbaugh, but there is some concern there. Now, positives. I think some of these positives are real easy. Obviously, you got the hottest coach on the market. The #1 guy because I think Tomlin's headed to TV especially. We could have a Harbaugh-Tomlin debate another day. Had it in a Discord today for about an hour. We ended up split. And, I think that Harbaugh, rightfully so, drew a ton of interest. If you're a head coach somewhere for 15+ years, you can't be that bad at your job. John Harbaugh won a Super Bowl in his time in Baltimore, made multiple conference championships, made the playoffs continuously, had a lot of double-digit win seasons. And to the New York Giants, rightfully so, mind you, right now that is very attractive, because they are not having that level of success right now. They're not. And if John Harbaugh went to the Giants this year, they had 10 wins, and they got bounced in the wild card, year 1 would be considered a freaking success, man. Now, obviously, Big Blue, the Maras, Giants fans have higher hopes. And I do believe a lot of it hinges on this man, Jaxson Dart. Harbaugh can only do so much. You got to play the game, Dart. And I believe Dart's a good player. Can he become a great player? We did watch Lamar Jackson elevate to a great player under John Harbaugh, so I think it's very possible. Especially, and I'm hearing reports, Harbaugh's bringing Monken with him. And I think Monken's offense is solid. People have their criticisms of it in the playoffs. TBD. We'll see. But I do believe that this is overall a positive for the New York Giants, and Giants fans should be happy today. You have, for the first time since Tom Coughlin, a proven, successful coach who can come in and has a history of winning that you believe could lead your team back to the playoffs. And in an NFC East that just saw its first back-to-back division winner in 20 years, maybe you believe you could win the division next year. It's on the board. Again, am I the biggest John Harbaugh fan out there? No. Do I think he's a top 10 head coach in the sport? I don't personally. But it doesn't mean that this can't be a good move for the New York Giants. And I believe this is a good move for the New York Giants. Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you love the NFL and you're not yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, check out the channel. I have a feeling that you will enjoy the content if you do love the NFL. And once you do, hit that subscribe button. You made it this far in the video. Thumbs up button. Best free way to support the channel. I'll catch you next time. Peace.